Hi everyone, it's Paul Brown here from Wealth21. This video we're going to have a closer look at the Australian share market indices, starting with the ASX 200, which is the top 200 companies in Australia, but then looking at some of the sectors within that. Important to recognise that everything in this video is just general information only. It's not advice. It doesn't take into account your circumstances. For questions relating to your own situation, always please seek advice from us or a professional advisor. Let's look at this chart. So this is a 5-year chart of the ASX 200. So this is the broader Australian share market, the top 200 companies in Australia. And as you can see, over a 5-year period, the share market has moved up. But of course, in March 2020, we saw this very significant correction due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But then we also saw a significant recovery over that period of time. So there are different sectors within the Australian share market, though. So one of the biggest sectors is the banking sector or the financial services sector. So what I'm going to do is just add in the financial sector now, so we can do a comparison. So this is the orange line. Okay, so the Australian share market over the past 5 years is up. This is the index, is up 36%. The banking index is up about 11%. Okay, so we do have to take into account that the Banking Royal Commission was underway in 2018, 2019. So the banking sector was underperforming the broader market at that time, and also was affected by the correction due to COVID-19. I'm going to add in another sector now, which is the industrial sector. So these are companies that would typically be involved in construction. They include transport companies, they include airports, toll roads, and so on. So the industrial sector is the light blue line. Okay, and you can see that sector is a bit more closely aligned with the broader ASX 200 over a 5-year period. Okay, so another sector to add in just for comparison purposes is the resources sector. So the resources sector includes some of the big mining companies, BHP, Rio, and so on. Okay, so this the resources sector is shown in this sort of gold line here. Okay, so you know, I guess they've been the best performing sector actually over the past 5 years. Okay, but if we look at different time periods, we see a different picture. So if we look at the same chart, the same comparison, but over a 1-year period, what we see is a fairly different picture. We see that the best performing sector over the past 12 months has been the financials, the banks, and the financials index is actually up 44% over the past 12 months compared to the broader Australian share market, which is up 22%. And the other thing that jumps out on this chart is that over 12 months, while the resources sector was doing fairly well until about August, it's fallen away over recent months, as has the broader share market, mind you. So the share market reached its higher point about in the middle of August there, and it's actually fallen back a little bit over the past 12 months. So there we have a bit of a comparison between the different sectors. As I say, the ASX 200 is made up of a lot of different companies, and it's always interesting looking at the individual sectors. If you've got any questions, of course, please feel free to make contact. Thanks.